Hey guys, how you guys doing today? So today we're gonna be doing a different type of detail. Don't laugh, but I gotta show you the new family acquisition. It's red, not very powerful. It's convertible, and I bought it for my wife. So I'm gonna. Is it overkill a little bit? So I'm gonna be doing Avalon Shield 9 coating on the metal parts, and on the seats plastic, or on the plastic I'm going to do V plastic by Vonex. So it came in yesterday. I'm going to just wipe it clean, and just to prevent it, not for looks, but to prevent any fading or anything like that. And why not? It's a big investment. I'm going to turn around and show you my new acquisition. Flipping around, there's the Beamer. It does have a tag, the usual tag of the Bossmobile. Yes, it's my new tractor. So, my wife always wanted one of these. We have a smaller tractor and those riding tractors and stuff. So, bought this week. So, I decided why not do a video. I'm going to put a coating on the metal parts, and I'm going to be putting Vonex plastic here. I'm going to put something related to leatherish, I don't know, in here, so this doesn't crack, because they're famous for cracking, even though this is going to be sitting in our shed. So I'm going to put a little coating on the metal parts, so just to make it look good and last longer. It's one of those purchases that you always thought about it but never did it, and we had a good deal, so we purchased it from Lowe's last week, and they just delivered it. So I'm gonna wipe it clean, put the coating on it. Mike, isn't this an overkill? It is a little bit of overkill, but what the heck? Why not, right? They'll bring content to the channel. This is a Toro 34-inch. They call it, this has a 22 horses, pretty big engine for the size of it. And they call it the time cutter. It's a riding mower, zero turn. My wife always wanted me to buy one of these, and I know it's going to be covered with grass eventually, so I'm just doing this just to, prevent any damage from the sun and stuff. Isn't this a kind of overkill? Kinda. It could be taken as an overkill, but these are not $200. You know that. So I want to take care of it, so we get our money's worth out of it. These are. I think that they're really expensive. So when you pay your yard guy to cut your grass, trust me, there's a large investment that he had to put in to get, the lawn equipment and everything else, edgers. I cut my own grass here at home. My wife and I, we do our grass. And, if you do add up the cost of a tractor and everything else associated with cutting the grass, the trimmer, the edger, the blower, and everything else, it does add up substantially to quite a bit. So yeah, our tractor is about the other one, but it's not as strong or it's smaller than this. It's a really tiny one. It's a 30-inch. This is a 34-inch, but this has 22 horses, where the other one probably has 10, 15. The other one's much smaller and much less powerful. Much less powerful. But we wanted something with a little bit more power, and because by having more power, I'll be able to cut, certain lawns. Sometimes you skip cutting your grass, then your grass gets really high. My current tractor, not this one, my current tractor it kind of suffers. It suffers a little bit to cut the grass. So interesting how this thing is. Are you going to detail the rims too? I know. I am. I think I'm going to put some wheel locks on this. What do you think? Wheel locks, some large rims. What do you guys think, huh? It'd be pretty cool, huh? It'd be funny though. Yeah, I don't mind cutting the grass. My wife and I, we cut the grass here at home in our house. And we cut usually my kids' home next door to me. It's one of those things, you know. Is it a fun thing to do? Not really, but it's a good exercise. That's how I could put it. It's a good exercise. I don't know about you, but you need to keep moving. You know, you cannot stand still as you age. Keep moving. You're no longer 20. All right, so this is pretty done here. I mean, I'm just doing wipe in, wipe out, just to get the dust that was here. I'm gonna put a coating, buff it out, and then start up this bad boy here and get going. There's a guy that has a YouTube channel that he ceramic coats those big machines in the farms and stuff. Of course, those machines are $100,000+, so I don't blame the owner from doing those things. I think that it's you know, I would definitely have done it if I was in their shoes. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do the seat, the plastic. Then I'll do the red part. So I'm going to start the plastic with Vonex plastic. It says that the protection can last up to 3 years. It's a ceramic coating for plastics. And in this case, because as you're seeing, I got the black parts here. This is all plastic. So I'm going to apply it so it can prevent the fading. And I'm going to apply it on the seat too. That will make the seat a little slippery? Yes, it will. But it will prevent cracking and stuff. Just protection. Prime the pad. Let's see. There you go. How long do you think it's going to protect? I don't know. But it's just extra protection for, you know, so it doesn't crack. My other tractor is I think it's about 7 years old. And the seat still looks good. So this just looks a little darker, doesn't give any shine, and it will make this thing look new for a longer period of time. This is very easy for you to level it off. It doesn't take much effort to level the coating. Again, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for just protection, you know? So I got you on this one, huh? You're curious to see what kind of car I have bought, huh? Well, it does have 4 wheels, it does have an engine, battery, transmission. There you go. This is pretty easy. There's not a whole lot of worries about applying this coating. This is pretty easy coating, let's put it this way. I applied on I did apply this on a couple of ends. I applied it on, I think it was on the Challenger. I applied on the plastic. It looked pretty good. It's just a plastic coating. It leaves everything looking kind of new. So if the plastic is old, that's great. But picture this, I'm doing on a plastic that's brand new. So this will stay looking new longer. And it's so rewarding when you have things that look new, even though they have a few years already of usage, and they look new. It's rewarding. Could this be overkill? Yes, it is overkill. Would you think a lot of people do this? No. But since that I got the channel, I got you guys, so I want to just take you guys along and so you guys could see what I do, you know? All right, let me take you. I'm going to put here in the back a couple drops. Then we're going to do the other side. Then the plastic's pretty much done. You know, I had been searching for a long time for another tractor, but I wanted to go. Mine, like I said, my current one is 30-inch deck. This one here is 34. I did not want, they have 40, 42, 60 if you want to. I didn't want to go that big because there's no need. There's no need. I won't have room to move around my front yard. So I was like, wow, they got to make something smaller. And when I went to the store, there was only one. And there was a different brand that I was considering. But this one here has, my current one, my other one is a Toro, which I'm going to sell it. So my other one is a Toro also, and had it for all these years, and it works great. The other one that was at the store was a different brand that I never heard of, because not that many people want to buy a 30-inch zero turn. So going back to the story. So I've been looking at this for a while, and I was talking to my wife. I said, it would be pretty cool, and got this because she always wanted a zero turn. She goes, I can't wait for you to get a zero turn. It's much easier, this and that. I was like, okay. So then I found it. Once I found it, I snagged it because I found out that right after I bought it, there was another gentleman looking for one, and at a different store, and they were gonna ship the one that I bought to a different store. But then, because it was already sold, then they couldn't do it anymore. But it went very close, All right, cool deal. I'll take it along to the other side. Mike, is this overkill? Yes, it is. I cannot repeat enough times. It is overkill. But I like, you know, protecting my investment. So it's my investment. Couldn't you just done a spray sealant? Probably, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't think that, once this thing gets used and dirty, I'm going to have the time to come out, clean all the grass residues and all the clippings, all the dust. This thing will never be like this again. But so at least I'm doing this while it's still new. So it's easier when it's still new than after it has been beaten to death, and then cleaning afterwards is going to be a nightmare to get all the grass residue and the dirt that will fly around, I think that now is the time. If you're going to do it now, because later it might not be that easy. Are you putting this on the metal? Yeah. What could you do? Just not protect maybe as good as maybe a regular coating? Maybe? Well, who knows? So how you guys doing? Oops. Here's the master key. Woohoo! What you guys say about the video on the Mustang, the POV? And I apologize, my microphone went sour. It did not do justice on the sound. It didn't. I was really upset because I got home. I forgot to get the E-Pass to take you on the highway for you to guys hear me doing the pulls, who hear the exhaust and see me there having fun. But I'll promise I'll do a better video next time. All right. One more spot, and then we are pretty much done here. Then we're going to go with the Avalon King ceramic coating. In here, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to leave the coating. I'm not going to buff it. See what happens. I would say that we should buff it, but I want to do a light buff. I like that this thing is like plastic rubber, because the plastic ones, they crack after a while. But being a rubber, kind of rubberized, it kind of can take a bigger beating. Oh, I'm going to wipe it. Change my mind. Because we'll leave high spots. All right. I'm not going to detail the rims, All right, let's break out the Avalon King. Let me change angles here. All right. Time to put Armor King Shield 9. This is supposed to last up to a year. I use this on a Transit van. I use this on the Escalade. I use this on the rims on a Challenger to test it out, and let's try it. Let's see. It's not very expensive. The price is very reasonable, and it's lasting. I'm so surprised. Has lasted a while now. Looking for the shine, looking for the protection. That's pretty much it. Usual ceramic coating. It has a smell, strong smell. I use it my safety glasses here because this product here irritates my eyes. So that's why safety glasses. Oh, Mike, you gonna be stepping on this thing here? Yes, I am. So I'm just putting it just to, make it look new longer. It's already starting to rainbow. Let's do the part I already did here. Get my rag, my different rag. You might get a little slippery here. Yes, it probably will, but it will be fine. It does look shiny though. Be careful, it has a lot of gloss. I really don't care. But I like how it looks. It looks really good. It looks different. It looks a little shinier and a little darker. My daughter goes, "So, what kind of video are you going to do today?" I go, "Well, I don't know yet." But I was like, "Well, let's do the video on the tractor, you know?" Never hurts. Something different on the channel, you know? But don't worry. As soon as I'm done with this, I got a car to detail today. And then we'll go back to the reality. You have a better view.
All right, let's go for the back.
Starting to get a little hot in here. I don't want to turn my fan on because if I turn my fan on, will come out on the recording the sound of the fan, you know? But
Look at this here. All right.
I want to do the back rims just for the heck, just for fun. But, you know. I'll take you to the back frame. Then we are halfway done. My wife goes this morning. You're not gonna wash any cars today? I'm gonna do the tractor. So she goes, you're kidding. I was like, no, I'm good. She goes, well, I got nothing to do, huh? We still got Cody in it. So let's do the back wheel too. You go, well, waiting for it to flash really good is, no, I'm not gonna wait. It's tractor for crying out loud, I'm just doing this for the protection, a little bit of fun too, a little bit of a content on the channel. And a couple more spots there, and then I'm kind of done because there's no way to reach the deck from where I'm at. Now let's bring it down. Like that. Well, this is kind of it, So guys, I finished this quick detail here on my Bruno tractor, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was pretty much more of a fun video than it was, educational. But you learn a thing. A tractor can be coated. All right. So I still need to put gas in it and start it up. I haven't started up yet. I just saw the guy who delivered it start it up, and he had enough gas to go from my from the street to my garage. So we are pretty much done with this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, please, guys. I help you. I need you to help me grow the channel. All right. Only you can do that. But I promise my next video is going to be about a vehicle. All right. You guys take care. Have a blessed day. And I really appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Take care.